Okay, so why are we here today?
We're here today, so either one senior and three juniors or two seniors. Like you come into the team, which one would you prefer to see first?
From the sound of it, I just want seniors. Like, I feel like that's like the default thing you would think about when you hear that. Like, the more senior they are, the more capable they would be. I guess that's the first thing I'm thinking. But like on the other hand, it means that there's going to be more clash. Sometimes that happens a lot when there's just like the saying, when you have too many chefs, they don't cook the stew well. So I'm still thinking, what do you think, first of all?
Well, I senior, bring something to the table that juniors cannot do. Like it's not about technical skills; it's just about the knowledge of the domain and the intricacies of how it works and the edge cases and all that. That knowledge is really valuable. I do agree, though, that two seniors that sometimes that can be clashy, but also seniors can sometimes be really too set in their ways, and it can be really hard to change their minds. Whereas you come into a team with three juniors, you really have the chance to make an impact, like an influence, to really guide them toward better methodologies that perhaps the ones that they have in place. Because usually when we arrive into a team, things are not always going well. So the seniors in place are usually partly at fault, at least unless it's like a management issue. So it depends, long term, short term. I think seniors maybe short term you can do more stuff.
Yeah. Seniors, you probably be able to get a lot done faster. That's one. But if you have a team where there's already one senior and then there's three juniors, it means they're doing things right already. There's somebody guiding them, and there's potential there too as well. There's a sign of fresh air, because usually juniors bring some sign of fresh air. They are probably new. They are just picking stuff up. They don't have too many, in quotes, baggage.
No.
Because I feel like with seniors, they've done things a certain way, so they have what they stand for, which is good, but that doesn't always mean the best way for that team. And then also it's very important to, as a senior, to also have mentoring in place, like to have a way to improve yourself. And I feel like you can easily, I don't want to use the word impose, but you can guide people and you can learn from that, some skill sets too as well, where you have junior people on the team.
Yeah, but it really depends on the needs of the project, the needs of the client. Some of them are really so focused on
churning out
features. That's what the two seniors would be. But then I feel like, the situation that you describe, where you have three juniors, like you have this kind of mentoring going on, that's also like, how to put it? Like to me, that's more long term. Like you're preparing for something in the years to come. You're trying to make sure that you have future seniors, like in your ranks, that are formed on the domain and on the product from the get go, and they have all this knowledge. But at the same time, that mix in this kind of junior eagerness and all the new tools that they learn and all the new frameworks, and they can, as you say, really bring something unique to the team that is just not catchable to me by a senior. Because unless you are like a senior that is really on point,
it feels like we are on both sides. So if you had to take a stance, which one would it be?
I would still take the junior. I think you have one senior that's enough to really have that domain knowledge and that kind of mentoring going on, but you have three juniors that you can really send them on their ways, into various best practices, and that really, to me, ensures that the project long term is going to be okay.
For me, I'm going to pick the two seniors, because it sounds like a superhero thing, like you have Superman and Batman, or Batman and Robin, and they just get stuff done. So yeah, that's for